poem is Just Me. Page number 70. Page number 70. Okay, just tell me, maybe your friends, your family members, they always tell you that you are the best. No one can beat you. Have you ever heard this? Or is there anyone who tells you that no, you are not the best, but there is always a scope of some improvement and you can improve every day? What kind of context you have? Those who motivate you to improve, or those who say that yes, you are the best, you are the perfect one? Motivation, okay, they motivate you to improve. Those who motivate you to improve, so it means you have correct people in your life if they motivate you to improve, that yes, there is scope to improve. Okay, how many of you have such kind of people, maybe your friends, that whenever you are doing something they just tell, okay, you are the best, don't worry, you will do everything, just keep doing this, you are best in this, maybe in your studies, in some other work, in artwork or speaking, writing or anything, that you have your friends and they tell you that you are the best? Okay, Prachi, Simran always motivates you. Okay, that's good. So I hope that you all have people and they motivate you only. So let's start this poem, that just me, when you realize your true self. Yes, Prabhu, because they want us to achieve success, right? But now you can see there are two types of motivation also. One is that leads to the good path, okay, and second is the motivation which distracts you. If they keep on saying yes, you are the best, you don't need any kind of improvement, you can do everything that you want, and they don't show you the real picture, I think that is not good thing, right? Because we are not perfect, nobody is perfect, I am not perfect, you are not perfect, I make mistakes, right? And what if you correct me? I don't think there is any mistake, there is any disaster in this if you are correcting me. I should accept this, okay? If I have made mistake, I should learn and then I should move. Okay? So let us see. Yes, Japuji, only chapter. Okay, Sadhika. Simar, Prachi and Sadhika, they are praising you. I think you are a very good friend. So let's start. This poem is written by Tom Krause. You have to learn the spellings and names of the poet. Okay, so let's read and let us get the simple meaning of this poem first. What the poet wants to say, what are the things which he wants to convey. I think you can also give me the summary of this poem after reading. I'll ask you only. So let's start. Page number 71. Page number 71. From the time I was little, I knew I was great. Cause the people would tell me, you will make it, just wait. I think you all can relate to this, that when from the very beginning, we always hear this, yes, you are great, you can do everything, no need is there for any improvement, you are the best, you are perfect, right? It is now up to us how we perceive it, how we take it. Okay, if they are saying yes, you are the best, they just want to motivate us. Now it is up to us how we are taking it. Okay, so same way the poet is saying that from the time I was little, I knew I was great. Cause how he knew this? Cause the people would tell me, "You will make it. Just wait." They used to tell him from when he was young that you are great, you are the best, and you can do anything. They always keep on telling him these things, that you are the best, you can do anything, whatever you want. Means they don't actually they never showed him the real picture, they never showed him his weaknesses, They just kept on the good things. They just kept stressing on the good things, or maybe they just keep on telling him that you are the best. That's it, nothing else. But they never did tell me how great I would be if I ever played someone who was greater than me. Now, actually, if I talk about the surface meaning of this poem is about a player, okay, a basketball player, and he was telling about his experience. Is it okay? So, in this way, he is telling that they kept on telling me that I am great, I am the best. But they never told him, but they never made him realize that what will happen when he would face someone greater. Okay? Yes, obviously, we are not perfect. As I have told you, we are not perfect. There is someone who is greater than us, right? Definitely, maybe your elders, maybe one of your friends only. So, there is always someone who has done something more, some best things in his or her life. So same way, the writer poet said that they kept on saying that I am great, but they never revealed the truth that what will happen, what would happen when he would face someone who is greater than him. Okay, a look on a positive increase one negative, and a look on a negative increase one positive. Okay, yes, correct, Pearl. Then what happened when I am in the backyard? I am king with the ball. Yes, whenever we are alone, I think we are the king. We are the best because there is no competition. Nobody is there with whom we are competing. So we are the best. Nobody is going to judge us. We are not going to compete with anyone. No challenges, no struggle, nothing is there. So at that time, we are the best. Okay. If only one person is there, then definitely that person is going to be the first. If some competition is there, one person is participating, only one student is participating, definitely that student will be the one who will get the first prize, first position. So he said that when I am in my backyard, when he practices in his backyard, that time he said that I am the king. Means I always play well, no challenge is there, nobody is there to beat me. So that time I play, I show my best game. Then what happened? To squish all those baskets in no sweat at all. He said that it is very easy that time to basket. Means to in football there is goal, so in basketball there is basket. Whenever ball crosses that net, now that is called basket. Okay, so he said that it is very easy to make any basket because nobody is there to stop me, right? So by watching these things, people, they always, maybe their friends who used to see him playing all alone, they used to say that you are the best, you can do anything, nobody can beat you, you are the bestest player in this world, right? So when they say that yes, you are the best player in this world, so at that time what happened? The poet, he got convinced, okay, yes, I am the best player, nobody can beat me. But what happened? Reality check comes. When the reality check comes, it comes, but all of a sudden there's a man in my face who doesn't seem to realize that I am king of this place. When he faces the reality, when there are opponents, at that time he faces the reality, and that time he said that suddenly there he was given a reality check when he faced his opponents. When there were opponents, at that time he realized that those people are not considering him the king. Means otherwise his friends, they used to call him that you are the king. But when the opponents came, at that time they didn't consider him the king. For them he's just an opponent, that's it. Then what happened? So the pressure gets to me, I rush with the ball, and when he realizes that other persons, other team members, players, they are not considering him the king and they are playing very well, at that time he said that pressure comes to me. He was under pressure, and then what happened? he started rushing with the ball. Means he got impatient. He was under stress, and whenever you are under stress, you can never perform well. You can easily relate. Whenever you are under stress while writing exam, you start forgetting what you have learned, right? Same way the writer said that the poet is saying that when he faces the real opponents, at that time he realizes that they are not considering him the best. They are just taking him very casually like other opponents. And then what happened at that time, he got confused. He was under stress, and he was not able to perform well. Then what happened? Just wait. Then what happened? My passes to teammates could go through the wall. Means what started happening, that he was not able to give the proper pass is very important while playing basketball. At that time he was not able to give the proper passes because her hands were trembling. Actually his hands were not steady because he was under pressure. So that time he was not able to concentrate on anything. He said that my passes were going through the wall. Means they were not going to the appropriate person. He was not able to pass it to his teammates. And then he said, my jumper's not falling, my dribble's not sure. He was not sure while dribbling even. In basketball, there is dribbling. Okay, so he said that he wasn't sure, he was doing everything wrong. My hand is not steady, my eye is not pure. This line means that he was so confused, so stressed that his hands were trembling. He was not at all sure about what he was doing. And he said that my eye is not pure. This means that he started finding faults in everyone else. At that time his eye was not pure. Means he was not considering himself bad, but what he was doing, he was trying to find the faults in others. I hope you will agree. How many of you try to find the faults when something is not going according to your wish? How many of you try to start finding the faults in others? Maybe if you haven't got good marks, the reason is your teacher didn't teach well. Parents, they didn't ask you to sit and learn. How many of you do so? Just tell me, be honest. Nobody. Prachi, sometimes. Okay, Prachi is saying sometimes. I think we all do this. Even I do this. This means whenever I am at fault, first thing is I don't realize it. I just start blaming others. Okay, if I am not able to finish my work at time, that was because of this. Because of this. Yes, not maybe you can say not deliberately, not intentionally, but yes, we start doing this. We start blaming others. This is human nature. And if you are doing so, then it is okay. This is not a big deal. We can improve this, right? Then what happened? He said that my eye is not pure. Now he started finding faults in others. He said the fault is my teammates. They don't understand. He said that it wasn't my fault if I am passing the ball. They should be there to catch that ball. He said that that wasn't my mistake. That was my teammates' mistake, that they didn't understand what I was trying to say that time. He said that it was their mistake, not mine. Then next page. The fault is my coach's. What a terrible plan. He said that it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of my coach because the strategy, the plan which he made was not at all good. It was a useless plan. See, if you are honest, deep inside you know that you also do these things. Even I do these things. I start blaming others. Then he said the fault is the call by the blind referee. He called the referee blind. He said that the referee was blind. It was his wrong decision that we lost the game, or we were not able to win. Then, but the fault is not mine. I am the greatest. You see, he said that, but the fault is not mine because I am the greatest. Why he was doing so? Why he was saying so? Because from the childhood, he was told that you are the greatest. Nobody can beat you. Why? Means it was just to motivate him, but he took it wrong. And he considered that yes, I am the best and nobody can beat me. Our parents, they motivate us, they keep on motivating us that yes, you are perfect, you are the best, you can do anything. But when we come to know our real self, when we compete with others, when we go out, when we step out, and then we see when we face the reality, at that time we can say if we are able to handle the pressure, if we are able to handle the ego and everything, that time we can say that we are the best. But if we are not able to handle anything and we start blaming others, I don't think that time we are the greatest. Okay, so he said that, but the fault is not mine. He was sure that fault is not mine and the fault was someone else because he is the greatest. Why he was saying so? Because it was told by his maybe parents, maybe coach, maybe friends. Okay, so then what happened? Then finally, it hit me when I started to see that the face in the mirror looked exactly like me. Then when he started thinking properly, he started considering every point properly. At that time, he realized that it wasn't anyone else. He said that the face in the mirror looked exactly like his face. Means when he started to analyze the situation, at that time he realized that he was blaming others, but that it wasn't the truth. Means it wasn't that particular thing what he was trying to say. It was his mistake only. He can see his own face, his own shadow in the mirror, and that time he realized that it wasn't my teammates who were dropping the ball, and it wasn't my coach shooting bricks at the wall. He said that that time I realized when he looked at the mirror and he realized that who was at the fault. He said that it wasn't my teammates, they were not dropping the balls. It was my mistake. I was not able to give them correct pass. And then said it wasn't my coach. My coach's plan was not terrible. It was he was not able to execute the plan properly, right? And then he said that face in the mirror that was always so great had some room for improvement instead of just hate. And he said that that face in the mirror, that person in the mirror means he. He said that there is all that time he realized that there is always some room, some space for improvement in everybody's life, right? And that time he said that he should not hate anyone else, he should not blame others, he should consider, he should accept his mistakes and try to improve. Okay, same way, if you think you have done something wrong, not intentionally, you can say, because you are also being told that you are great, you are perfect, you can do everything, anything, right? वो कहते हैं ना हवा पे उड़ा देना, like that. Same way, you should not take that thing negatively. Means you should not take that thing. Yes, I am the best. Nobody can beat me. Keep this thing in your mind that yes, if you are the best, still there is a room, there is space for improvement in your life. Keep on improving. Then he said, so I stopped blaming others and I started to grow. He said that as soon as I realized this, that there is only my fault and there is space for some improvement. He said, at that time, from that point of time, I stopped blaming others. This is our nature. Just to save ourselves, what we start doing, we start blaming others. No, I haven't done this. He said he asked me to do this. That is why I have done this. Right? We do. So he said that from that time onwards, he stopped blaming others, and then as soon as he stopped blaming others, what happened means from that point of time he started working on his weaknesses, right? So he said that from that point he started growing, he started improving, and then my play got much better and it started to show. And he realized that his game was improving. And how he came to know that? because it was visible in whatever he was doing. Means if he was playing, it was visible in his game. He was not egoistic now. Earlier he was egoistic. Ego of what? That he is the best, right? So that is why he was full of ego that time. But as soon as he realized his mistake, from that time onwards, he accepted his mistakes. From that time, he stopped blaming others and he continuously tried to improve. From that time, he said his games game also started improving. And all of my teammates didn't seem quite so bad. From that time, he realized that not his teammates are not at all bad. Otherwise, what he was doing, he was considering them bad, that he was giving them pass and they were not able to catch that. But now he realized that it wasn't their fault. And his teammates were not at all bad. Same way, if you stop blaming the teachers, parents, your friends, then you will realize that yes, those people, they are very good. They always want your best, they always want your benefit. That is why they motivate you. Now it is up to you how you perceive that motivation, how you take that motivation. And then he said that I learned to depend on the good friends I had. Very important. He said that from that time I learned to depend on good friends. Means the friends who will tell me that whether what weaknesses I have, and they will also focus on my strengths as well as my weaknesses. Means they will not just focus on that yes, I am good, I am the best. Nothing. They will not just they will not motivate me negatively, they will motivate me positively. They will tell me my weaknesses, they will tell me my strengths. And yes, if the person really wants your best, they will definitely tell you your weaknesses also, so that you can work on those weaknesses and you can improve yourself. Okay, now I like myself better. Since I started to see that I was lousy being great, I'm much better being me. He said that from that point of time, I started liking myself more. He said that I started liking myself more because from that time I was not trying to be the greatest. Okay, what he was trying, he was just trying to be himself. He was very happy because he had accepted all his mistakes. He had accepted everything. So that is why he said from that time I was very happy because he was just himself. So that's it. That's the poem. This was, if we talk about the surface meaning was that there was a player and he used to hear that everything is good, you are the best, you can do this, you can do that. Everything means in a positive way, or everything positive. Means nobody was there to tell him about his weaknesses. And what happened suddenly when he faced someone greater than him, then what happened? He got confused. His ego, it was hurt. His ego was hurt actually, and because for him he was the greatest. So from that point of time, he started blaming others, that this was the fault of my teammates, my coach, the referee, and everyone else. But soon when he started thinking deeply, properly, he realizes that it wasn't the mistake of his teammates or other members. He decided that it was the mistake of the person whom he can see in the mirror, and that person was he himself. Okay, so then what happened? He said that from that type of point of time, he stopped blaming others. He started improving. He started working on himself, and then he started improving, and it was visible in his game. Okay, and then what happened? Then he said that he learned that not all are your good friends. Not all want your best, right? He said that he started depending on the ones who explained him his weaknesses also, strengths also. So from that time, he said that as soon as he accepted his mistakes, he started improving, and from that time, he started liking himself. He liked himself much better because he was being himself only, nobody else. Okay, so you can say self acceptance. main theme is self-acceptance is important. You should accept your flaws because we all are full of flaws. You can say we are not perfect. Nobody is perfect, but we can improve ourselves. We can keep on improving. Okay. Okay. Anshika is saying central idea. Just be yourself and always find a room for improvement. Yes, no one is perfect. And one more thing, yes, we all are not flawless. Yes, Japuji, correct. It means we should, one more thing, because everyone was considering him the best, that you are the best, you are the best, you are the best. So what happened that he became egoistic. When you are the best, sometimes ego, we start considering that nobody can beat us and we are like God, this and that. But this is not true. Okay? Ego is not at all good in any sense, in any case. So just keep your ego aside. Ego shouldn't be there. You should not possess ego. If someone is calling you the best, okay, be humble. Yes, okay, keep this thing in mind. Yes, I am the best. That's it. No need to say, okay, I am the best now. No need to improve. No space for any improvement. I don't need any practice, nothing. Don't consider this. Don't see this, okay? Just be humble, thank them. Yes, be grateful. Okay, if you are considering me best, it is okay. That's it. Show your gratitude, but don't be egoistic. Whenever there is ego, you cannot improve, you cannot perform well, because if there is ego, you will not find room for any improvement. You will not improve. And when you will face the person or the situation that is hard, at that time you will get confused. You won't be able to handle that situation. Is it okay? Okay. Manisha is saying always be thankful to those who find weaknesses in you. Yes, and they motivate you to perform best. Okay. Kritika is saying we should choose people that tell us our flaws and positive things. Yes, they should tell us, means your real friends are those who tell you your flaws, your mistakes, and then motivate you to perform well. Not only telling your flaws, not only telling your weaknesses, they just motivate you also. Okay, if this is your weakness, then please do this, and then you will perform good. Generous to all, not in this poem, Japuji. This idea is not in poem. Yes, it is just be humble, don't be egoistic, you can say. Yes, we should not blame others. First point, if you want to be the best, don't blame others. If you are not okay, if you are not able to understand one point, don't blame that it was because of him. Because maybe what you do whenever after exams the teacher asks, okay, why you got less marks? Ma'am, she never let me understand. Whenever you teach, she always talks. I hope you know this. You actually give this excuse that the reason behind my less marks is my friend, because she is not letting me study. Don't you think that how can she distract you? She can distract you only when you want. If you just ask her or ask your friend to shut the mouth, or if you ask your friend, if you are true friend, ask your friend to concentrate, I don't think that any of you will get less marks. But yes, you do so. Okay, Prachi? Vanika, yes, this is the reality. This is the reality that what we do, I'm not talking about you. Yeah, I'm talking about myself also, that whenever something happens and when I am actually, we are not doing that intentionally. We know that our mistake is there, but we are so weak. Let me call us that we are so weak that we are not able to accept our mistakes. We consider that if we will accept our mistake, we will be guilty. We'll be small. Don't don't think like this. If you are accepting your mistake, then just keep this thing in your mind that you are the one who is bold. Bold enough to accept your flaws and then improve. Pranjali is saying it is not the problem that other people are telling us that we are the best, but it is our fault that we are considering it in a wrong way. Yes, that we are really the best. Yes, here comes the ego. If they are calling us the best, okay, we are the best. But still keep this thing in your mind. Yes, we are best, but still there is some space for improvement, some room for improvement. We need improvement. Okay. Yes, Sadhika, that is the thing, but not in this poem that we should start everything with smile on our face. This is not in the poem. For poem, I think that it is okay if you fail. It is okay if you fail, but what you need to do is just accept your fault. Don't blame that. Yes, it is because of my parents. They never asked me to sit and study. Why should they do? I think you are in seventh class. You can handle yourself much better. Don't blame your parents. Don't blame your teachers. If you are not able to understand anything, contact the teacher. I think the teacher will explain the things. If you are not able to concentrate, ask your parents to motivate. They'll motivate you. I think parents and teachers, they are always ready to help you. Okay, but you should be also ready to accept that help. The best also needs, yes, Anshika, correct. The best also needs improvement. Correct. Yes, Ishan, failure is the first step of success, and we should handle that failure in a positive way. Okay, not in a negative way. Now, you have to do exercise A1. That is the summary. You have to write one word. That's it. Okay. So tomorrow we'll discuss the summary and question answers. Okay, and try to write the theme of this also. Okay, is it clear? I hope you have understood the poem, and in case of doubt you can ask. Yes, Angel, learn from failure. Yes, Sadhika, at last he realized what he really was. Means yes, he was the best, but still there was some room for improvement. Okay, now I think now time is running. Prabnoor is saying, but our problem is that the person who finds problem in us, yes, Prabnoor, good point, very good point. We ignore that person who tries to find faults. We just ignore that person. If he is finding faults, then he is not our friend. We ignore that person. That is correct. Blind referee